I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
What is up? It is your brother in success and the founder of DVI, Chris Celeste, and welcome to this week's dub. Or should I say, double dub, as last week we did not post our dub, but don't you worry because we will not make you miss out on a single thing. So stay tuned as we upload you on the last 2 weeks here in the DVI. So, as you know, if you've been following us for a while now, every Monday we started our week off with a live DVI mastermind. Now, the first week of the month, we do a private VIP guest who comes in and shares their expertise in whatever realm they've mastered in the digital world. However, the rest of the week, we actually have our veterans come on and get direct help and guidance from me, either through a training that I prepared for them or pulling one of the veterans out who's submitted for help and actually walk them through whatever challenge they have so that they can go through that obstacle and start seeing the success they're looking for. And so it's been really interesting now that the veterans are starting to get momentum, pick their offers, and really start getting themselves out in the marketplace. We're having more and more people actually submit for the hot seats, which is absolutely amazing because it's exactly what they need to get moving forward and start seeing results. And as you'll see later in this dub, they're actually starting to see them. So last Monday, what we did is we actually pulled out one of our certified veterans, Jim Friesen, and started to help him to really start crafting his sales message and effectively write copy and share his story so that people who he's trying to promote to and get their attention will start to do so. So we actually dove in deep and crafted his sales copy, which is the written word that we use to actually advertise. He had my direct guidance in actually helping him craft that story and write it so that it would be very effective for him. And moving through the week, though, I don't want to give it away just yet, but so we'll jump to the next mastermind. So this last Monday, what we did was we gave the opportunity again for another veteran to pop out. This time, Michael Woneker popped out, and he was having some issues because his ad account had recently got shut down. And this is a very common thing among marketers, especially with Facebook. They go through these random slaps where they just kind of shut down a bunch of accounts, whether they are warranted or not. In this particular case, this veteran was not doing anything wrong. He just happened to get caught up in this next push that was happening by Facebook. And so he was able to get his account activated relatively quickly just by submitting and requesting for a review. However, when this happens, it kind of just puts a big kibosh on everything you were doing. It really destroys all that momentum. And those of us marketers who've been around a while, who have seen this happen time and time again, have built a system that's very effective for bouncing back from that. And so I was actually able to walk Michael and the rest of the veterans through exactly how we go about getting our effective ad campaigns back up and running and back to where they were or better after we get a deactivation like this. And we also were able to kind of dive in and show him the importance of tracking every aspect of your business. Because if you don't know how much you're spending and how much you're getting back, how much it actually costs you to get a lead compared to a customer, and how much that customer is actually worth in the long run, or the lifetime value of that customer is what we call it, then you can't effectively market. You cannot properly allocate budgets or scale that business. And so we dove in and showed him, what he should be tracking, why he should be tracking it, so that moving forward, he can actually optimize and then scale his business so that he can start to make, $10, $20, $30 on every dollar he's making. And ultimately, that's the end goal for all of us marketers. And so those were the last 2 weeks of masterminds. And I just want to share really quick with you our newest certified member. Huge shout out and congratulations to one of our other Army Special Force veterans that are now among the DVI ranks. So congratulations to Rommel for getting himself certified. Huge shout out, dude. Very excited to see what you do for this. I know you're going to apply it to help your family with certain things they're doing, and I truly cannot wait to see the results that you create with these skills that you are now certified in, brother. And so a couple other shout outs that I want to give really quick. One is kind of tied into what I didn't want to share just yet in the beginning, so I'm about to fill you in. So Jim was able to actually get on, like I said, and get his copy crafted, make sure he had an effective sales message going, and get it out to his audience. And believe it or not, this next shout out goes to Jim for getting another sale. So congratulations, Jim, on getting your JR2 sale right here. And dude, you're crushing it. Keep up this momentum, brother. The next shout out is somebody you haven't heard from since he's been certified, but this because he kind of took a little bit of a different path following his passion, something that takes a little bit more time and momentum to build up, but boy, has he been consistent. And so we want to give Jesse a huge shout out for following his passion and setting up so he could become a professional gamer and stream through his site. So he's got his streaming site set up. He's halfway to affiliate. He's out there consistently crushing it. I'm seeing his posts all the time. So Jesse, huge shout out to you. Keep up the hard work. Keep up the momentum, brother. The DVI cannot wait to see all the success you create as you brand yourself as a gamer. And so one last thing I just really want to add, you guys have heard it before, but if you had not had the amazing opportunity to go and see the veteran documentary Surrender, I highly recommend you do. The link will be down in the descriptions for you to go and view this movie. One of our DVI's founding members, Ken Alisea, is actually featured in this. His, multiple Purple Hearts, former Special Forces. You actually get to see his story along with many other amazing warriors. And so take the time to go and do that and support our veterans in this amazing documentary that they've built. And so all that being said, those are our amazing wins that have happened in the last 2 weeks. I just want to give you a rundown of the updates and what's changing here, what has changed here within the DVI. So the DVI has now split itself into two separate groups on Facebook. Those groups are the DVI Initiates and the DVI NCOs. Now the DVI Initiates group is open and welcome to all veterans, active duty and first responders. Anybody who is a service member, previous or current, is welcome into this group. This group is truly about community, camaraderie, support, and fun. We're in there just sharing what we know, sharing our stories, our experiences, venting to other veterans, and making sure that you don't feel alone. And we have a bunch of really amazing things coming down the pipeline for that group as well. So if you're a veteran, first responder, active duty, and you're looking for a place to link up with like-minded people who have been through very similar situations to you and can actually understand where you're coming from, then this is the group for you. Make sure that you are in the DVI Initiates group. Now, the DVI's NCO group is for veteran entrepreneurs, those who have decided to take on the skills of freelance digital marketing or to take on something in the digital world, some form of business. And so that group is engineered to help you along your way as an entrepreneur in the digital world. It's designed to give you support, resources, trainings, and other things that you can use to catapult yourself moving forward and leverage other veterans to get there. And so very clear distinction. One group is truly just for everybody for support. The second group is for those who are ready to take on entrepreneurship, for those who have gone through the DVI's boot camp, for those who have got themselves certified in these skills or, are getting started too. It's not just for those who are certified, it's for the beginner as well. But if you're taking on these skills, then that group is for you. And then we have a very special high-level group for the DVI's generals. However, I just want to let you know it exists. However, that's going to be in the future. And I know for a fact that nobody watching this video right now is yet qualified to even make it into that group. But it is something to look forward to and to try to achieve, because it is monumentally, one of the best ranks you can own in this industry, or in this organization. And it comes with a lot of really cool perks and benefits. So the last bit of business before we wrap this up today is the boot camp. The DVI's Freelance Marketing Boot Camp. The Founders promo is officially over. It's no longer the $99 price tag. It is at its full price of $199, even though the full value price is just under $4,000. As you know, I want every veteran to have the ability to get their foot in the door and really start taking these skills to change their lives. I don't want financial troubles to be an issue. So we lowered that price as low as we possibly could to $199, and so that every veteran has the opportunity to truly get started and join the ranks of the DVI. And so with all that being said, We have some really amazing things happening here. As you can see, give a huge shout out to all our veterans for all of their amazing success and momentum that they're making since they've got started with the DVI. And as always, last but never least, I want to thank you, the viewer, for your support, for tuning in and watching these videos, for sharing the message, for liking and subscribing, because without you, the momentum starts to die. We start to lose that fire that helps us drive ourselves. Without you sharing it with other veterans, bringing in new people in order to change their lives, we lose our momentum. So thank you so much for all your help and support. And please, again, just give all the DVI veterans a huge shout out. It's not easy what they're doing, and it's truly amazing to watch as they change their lives. So that is the wrap for this double dub this week. And again, I am your brother in success, the founder of DVI, Chris Celeste. Have an amazing week, and we'll be talking to you soon. Peace.